2017 Audi S5 Coupe review. Delivering 260 kW/500 Nm via a proper all-wheel drive system, the S5 impressed with vice-like grip and ease of use. In fact, our resident race drivers loved the Audi on the Baskerville circuit. But the handsome coupe wasn't without flaws. Major criterions for Australia's best driver's car are engagement and feedback aspects, where the S5 came up short. The Audi S5 Coupe is an all-new vehicle which steps up markedly over its predecessor with a new engine, new suspension, and a new quattro all-wheel drive system, now with torque vectoring to reduce understeer. Inside is a gorgeous new interior loaded with more technology than a Google hackathon. Exterior styling is straight from Audi's premium playbook. Even the new door handles feel special. The S5 is more executive jet than traffic light hoodlum in its sleek, understated aesthetic makes the German look almost out of place among the HSV GTS RW1, Ford Focus Rs and Nissan GT-R, all of which brandish big rear spoilers and hefty front splitters. When the Audi's 3.0-liter turbo V6 dumps maximum torque to the quattro driveline, 500 Nm from just 1370 RPM, the full-time AWD system with a mechanical central differential can direct up to 85% to the rear axle. In practice, even in torrential rain, you can stomp the throttle mid-corner and the S5 will rarely lose grip. Tim Britton, who's driven more cars than almost any other automotive journalist in Australia, said the S5 Coupe had amazing grip but conceded, there's a weeny bit of initial turbo lag coming back onto throttle. With the optional $2,950 sports differential at the rear, which vectors torque between the rear wheels, the S5 is certainly rapid, punching out of corners with the aggression of a bull shark chasing lunch. Our timing on a slippery drag strip produced a best 0 to 100 km/h time just over 5 SEC, which correlates with Audi's claimed 4.7 SEC around Baskerville. The Ford Focus Rs posted a best lap 0.2 of a second faster, but there was no doubting the S5's self-assured feel even at the limit. The big 350mm front brake rotors partner with hefty 6-piston calipers to deliver strong deceleration, but, as Matt Brogan observed, the stoppers were, ultimately not as well modulated as some. Also from the hypercritical department, the Audi's ZF-sourced 8-speed automatic transmission was a bit sluggish, downshifting, a marked contrast to the Mercedes-AMG C43's 9-speeder, which became frustrating on both hilly descents and the race circuit. Sitting 23mm closer to the ground than regular A5 Coupe models, and weighing in at 1,690 kilograms, the S5 scores fettle independent suspension and active damping, so ride can impressively switch from supple to stiff at the touch of a button. As Ken Grattan clarified, it's the polar opposite of the Alfa Romeo Giulia with so much body roll, yet it's still up there for road holding. Like almost every other ADBC judge, Kenny wasn't a fan of the A5's steering. The steering delivers feel, but it's artificial and doesn't fill the driver with confidence, he opined. Bruce Newton dubbed it a stealthy ninja which lacks feel. Nadine Armstrong concurred. It's too polite in this company and steering feel is lacking, she said. The S5 Coupe is uninspiring, clinical, very capable and fast, but doesn't feel like it, was Martin Pettenby's wrap-up. In a nutshell, cornering in the Audi S5 is cruise control. Fire and forget. Wind in the throttle as early as you want and it just grips and goes. Indeed, the procedure provides little satisfaction. In fact, one could argue the Audi S5's dynamics resemble the Ford Focus Rs. You can explore its performance threshold without fear in low grip conditions. However, in many ways, the experience is detached. But the baseline for ABDC contenders revolves around a sensation of involvement for the driver, not just raw pace and limpid mind grip. Where other cars in this competition made you smile when blasting from point to point, and reveling in their ability to excite the driver, the S5's anodyne execution reduced the experience to an analytical exercise. Without doubt, had the S5 Coupe offered more steering feel and a higher level of driver engagement, it would have shot up the ABDC rankings. True, not 5 years ago, a vehicle with all-wheel drive, torque vectoring, and a 260 kilowatts turbo V6 would have been a shoo-in for a top 3 finish at Australia's Best Drivers Car. However, this year, I just couldn't find an emotional connection with the Audi, and, believe me, I really wanted to. When a car as competent as the Audi S5 Coupe finishes 6th at ABDC, the result shouldn't be construed as an indictment on the vehicle itself. Rather, the result proves the dial for performance car excellence has moved so far, and the competition in 2017 is so fierce that to assume the podium's top step requires something exceptional.